Okay, I want to talk really quick about anatomy and how it applies to everything, especially characters like this, humanoid yet not quite. All right? So let's talk really fast about it. You're going to learn a lot. Stay to the very end. It's not going to be long, okay? So, something that really stood out to me is somebody saying that, hey, when you draw creatures or monsters, that it's going to be a different ballpark when you're actually uh, drawing, these monsters that are humanoid, and it's not always like that. Obviously, if you look at this guy, he's based on human anatomy. So right off the bat, if I'm looking right at him, his orbicular, I think it's the occipital bone, is still going to be in here somewhere, right? So if I go something like this, I'm just trying to find the skeleton. Maybe something like that. And that's incredibly important because a lot of people just kind of draw stuff like, like they're drawing like a vase or something like that. There is literal, hopefully you can see that. This is like literally right here, that's the skeleton, right, that I'm doing. Same thing over here. If you're able to deconstruct your drawings, the nasal cavity is behind here somewhere. If I was to like, are we gonna fill this in? Sure, let's fill it in a little bit. All right, here, I'll do the exact same here. So you want to be able to deconstruct your drawings because it's gonna help, right? It's kind of like, because you construct your own drawings, you want to deconstruct them very carefully. It's incredibly fun to do, and I think it's just important, right? So if we're looking at this, I'm thinking that's the occipital bone. This is the bone over here, and then right here you can see with the cheekbone, it's called the zygomatic arch. You have this arch over here that kind of wraps around. Well, it's going to be really around that area, and then over here you're going to have kind of the hole over here where the temple is. You have this arch right here, and then you have a little bit of a hole on the side there. But all that is to say that the skull... Hey, 1 minute. Do you want to learn how to draw? I created a free lesson that's going to start you right from the very beginning. You'll learn how to hold your pencil, how to warm up, and simple drawing tricks that real artists know. It's made for complete beginners who've never drawn before. It will help you get better faster and save you years of drawing mistakes. There's no signups, there's no waiting. You just go down to the description of this video, you click the link, and then you have it right there. Go check it out right now while the page is still up. Is really important, right? When you're drawing anything. So I'm thinking of this guy's head, and I'm thinking, okay, well, everything on him is the same as a human, right? So he's gonna have the exact same human skull, except for maybe the teeth right there, obviously, and that's gonna be more of, really, it's gonna be more of like a dental thing than anything else. But what you're dealing with is a slightly altered skull. Thanks so much, by the way. I appreciate you guys sticking around. I want to analyze and go over a lot more drawings in the future, and I think you guys suggesting stuff is amazing. If there's like a monster you want to go over or anything like that, I want you to suggest it, and we will kind of push into how we study it, right? So something like that would be his skull when I look at him. And as far as his, as far as his spine is back here, maybe something like that. It's gonna be a little bit more centered, probably. Something like that. And then we didn't even get to the clavicles or anything like that. But learning, just anatomy in general is going to help you with any humanoid creature, no matter what it is. And I think that's something that you have to really learn to tap into. And hopefully this made some little bit of sense to you. So thanks so much. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you in the next video. And I'll see you soon, okay? Let's talk monsters. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme
and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.